Hi folks, County Line Gardener with you. Hey, I thought I'd make this video of the HO train set I got set up in the garage. I know you folks have probably all seen them, especially my friends here on YouTube, and I thought I'd make a TikTok video also. So this is for the people on TikTok and YouTube both. I put them on both. This train layout started out, well, about 10, 12 years ago in my basement. I have a full basement under my house, and it took up a lot more room than it does here. Down there it was 28 by 40. Out here right now it's 24 by 12, I think. Yeah. And I got 4 dedicated trains running now. It's four tracks running. You can see here comes one around a sharp bend, going down the hill, going through some cusses. I made all this. I made all this from scratch. There goes one of my passenger trains. This is all based on the Monon line. That run from Louisville all the way to Chicago, all through Indiana. Every single bit of the Monon was inside the state lines of Indiana. They leased a part in Chicago to get to the big station up there, and they leased a right-of-way on a train trestle in Louisville to cross the Ohio River to get into Louisville, but they turned around there and come back. We'll just go down through here. Let's start down here. This is my wife's diorama here. She built this from scratch. She made the model of that house. This is her farm. With us being farmers here and gardeners, we wanted a farm, and she did a great job here. She does a real good job at this. Go on up here. Here's our small lake. You can see there's the camper, the Volkswagen. There's a Volkswagen bus sitting over there. Like I said, I built these cuts here. Here's a County Line Gardener. I hope he's doing a good business there. There's the school bus going through the neighborhood here. You can see my wife built every single one of these houses from a model. Each one was a model. Excuse me. There's our semi. He's got a load of limestone going to the mill. There's a pool back here. Here's a train it's not moving right now for some darn reason. We'll get him going. There he goes. Hauling tanker cars. Here's a kit. It's not really a kit. My wife built this from scratch from parts that we had at Dollar General. There's our Ted's Drive-In. There used to be one in my hometown. Here's one of my pride and joys right here. I like this. This is Mel's Drive-In. This was in the movie, the focal point of the movie, American Graffiti, which is my favorite all-time movie. Here's we're coming up on the engine bays where the engines sit. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, we're back. I had to fix a train that fell off the track. It happens. When you run this many trains, it's bad. It's a constant fight to keep them going. This is the Roundhouse where you park. They used to. They don't no more. But in the old days, they parked them inside these roundhouses and worked on them year round. That's the turntable. That's the thing that turns the locomotives. Once it pulls on there, it'll turn it, and you can aim down any one of these 15 bays in this 15-bay roundhouse. I have seen these roundhouses almost completely round, which would be 30, I guess, 30 or 36, I guess it would be. But this one here is only 15. There's an outside one here. There's my elevator track you just seen. Here he comes. We'll just hang out here, watch him come around this way. That's a GE U23B. That's the locomotive that's pulling that right now. That was the last locomotive the Monon ever bought, and they bought 8 of them. Okay, we'll keep going around this way. This is the back side of a fire station. Here's the back side of the UPS building. Yeah, here's the back side of the UPS building. Put that there for now. Here's where the cars sit when they're the sidings, when they're not being used, and the train will go in there and pick them up. Here's my stone mill, outside stone mill. I wanted it outside so you could see it, so you could see what was going on inside. I'm not done with that. I'm getting close to it. We'll keep on going down this way. Here's an open space I got here. I just gravelled it for now, and I'll probably just leave it that way. But here's another. This is a maintenance facility for all the locomotives and trains. There's another roundhouse. That's a 6-bay. Here's a here's a building that works on the locomotives. There's a building over there that works on train cars, and you can see there's a few parked there and everything. And we'll just go on around here. Tell you what, these tracks, this is as sharp a turn as you want to make with HO scale. This is it's a 48 inches wide. Start out with. So I think the radius has ended up being 22 inches. 22-inch radius, which is, well, yeah, that's okay. That's as tight as you want it. And I think this one right here is a little tighter than that. I think this one's only 18-inch radius, but we'll see. It seems to be okay. It's a little tight though. Some of the longer cars, it's tough. It's tough for the longer cars, like the passenger cars we'll get to here in a second. Here's some more of the, these are mostly gondolas sitting here waiting to be loaded. There's the Railway Express Agency. Every train depot had one at one time. There's one, a D&M tool. That's a tool and die shop here locally. And I've got my passenger cars sitting here right now because I didn't know where else to put. I haven't got room to put them anywhere else. That's the thoroughbred passenger cars there. But that D&M tool, I built that completely out of, that's totally scratch built. I had those window panes extra in a box, so I used them, and I built that out of balsa wood. And it turned out pretty good. That was my first try at it. But it turned out real good. I'm happy with it. We'll keep on going down through here. Here's the passenger station. Here's the passenger station. There's the passenger cars. They're loading passengers there underneath that roof. Here's my, where I control them from. I got 4 controllers. Now I control mine with DC, direct current, just like the old time, just like the old days. The more juice you give that track, the faster the train goes, okay? And it works fine for me. I had DCC in the basement, which is digitally command control. It works off a little computer. And it gets confusing. You can work all 4 or 6 of these trains off of one handheld controller. And it gets confusing. For me it did anyway. It doesn't take much to confuse me anyway. But here's the back side of that neighborhood. There goes my passenger train going through there again. That's about it. That's about it. I just wanted to make this video because it may be the last one of the trains for the year. This is April 1st. I'm due for a April update on my greenhouses. They're coming up. That'll come up. I'll make that video here shortly. And hopefully, maybe, it depends. Depends. I may run this track on back almost to the wall. And go over there and go all the way to that north wall there. And then come back. I don't know yet. I don't know for sure what I'm going to do. My wife says I'm not, so that probably just about settles that. But we'll get around to the greenhouse video here shortly. But just wanted to show it to you. We'll get one more shot of that Monon, that passenger train coming. This is probably my favorite train right here. I love it. So, folks, I'm going to get off of here. Hope you enjoyed this. Leave me any comments, subscribe, or follow me, whatever you want to do on YouTube and TikTok, and we'll both enjoy it, okay? For now, this is County Line Gardener saying bye-bye.